Hello, this is Jeffrey, and I'm popping in here to tell you about the wonderful fiction podcast, The Amelia Project. Have you ever daydreamed about disappearing and starting over? What if there was a company that provided that service? That's the premise of the comedy fiction podcast, The Amelia Project. It's a show about a secret death-faking agency. In each episode, you hear a new client being interviewed, and the dilemmas that bring them to the death-faking agency are in turn funny, thought-provoking, or downright surreal. I think if I was going to fake my own death, I'd probably go with something like Lost in the Mountains, hiking or mountaineering or something like that, just disappearing into thin air. Anyway, the show is unique and tackles philosophical questions and impossible dilemmas with a lightness of touch, always making you laugh. Since it's a series with an overarching plot, we recommend you start with episode 1, and you'll soon be hooked on this weird, funny, mysterious, and exciting show. You can find The Amelia Project wherever you listen to podcasts. Please go check it out.
Sinclair University, Adam Blackwell's office, April 2028. Trevor, thanks for coming in. Look, I appreciate all the work that you've been putting into translating that stuff they've been digging up in Atacama, but I don't know. I feel, it sort of feels like we're missing something, something big and obvious that's staring us right in the face. Hello?
Hello, Dr. Blackwell. The two of us need to talk.
Audacious Machine Creative presents The Harbingers, created by Gabriel Urbina. Episode 7. Why Does My Heart Feel So Bad?
We're coming up on a few of the big turning points now. Walker, the Hearts and Minds tour, the Doom Scroller.
Oh, please tell me you don't need me to talk about the Doom Scroller.
Not a fan?
No. He's an egotistical anarchist, wildly irresponsible, and active danger as far as I'm concerned. And oh, yes, a little thing, he called himself the fucking Doom Scroller.
It is a little
Do you have any idea how many times I've had to say the words the Doom Scroller out loud when talking to important people, when talking to the UN? I'm 32, and I've had to give my opinion on things the Doom Scroller is doing with a straight fucking face. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yes, very good. If we could perhaps move on to...
The day I figure out how that jackass got magic.
If we could move on, please. I'd like to talk about April 4th, 2028. Or do you want to talk about the Doom Scroller instead? Thank you.
Thank you for what?
Before you came in today, Eric and I made a little bet. She thought you'd be quite excited to talk about the day in question. I thought you might be rather you at the prospect.
Ha ha.
Now, well, I'm sure there's going to be an absolutely absurd answer to this question. Whence the hesitance? Why do you not want to talk about what happened?
Because what happened was a mistake. Like you said, this is a before and an after moment. And I knew it. I knew it was a bad idea. And I still... Yeah.
Why don't you start at the beginning?
It started with a knock on the door to my office. Sinclair University, April 4th, 2028.
The two of us need to talk.
Oh, okay. Have a seat, I guess.
Thank you. Dr. Blackwell, Actually, wait, do you know who I am?
You're Andrea Shepherd.
Yes, good.
You're Andrea Shepherd, and you're in my office right now.
Terrific.
You're Andrea Shepherd, and why are you in my office?
Okay, shut up. I'm in your office because I need your help, Professor. I need a magician.
Uh-huh.
Let me finish explaining what the situation is.
I don't think it would be. It's not
a matter
the sort
of life and death.
What are you talking about?
Okay. I assume you've heard the news?
Not Particularly, what news?
The news out of Japan, Dr. Blackwell. Chris Middendorf just had a massive heart attack.
Who the fuck is Chris Middendorf?
Are you for goddamn real right now?
Okay, wait.
You are seriously going to tell
in
me
my defense,
that you had
I'd
never heard
been
of
much
Chris
of a movie
Middendorf?
person, and I'd been a little busy
I
with
mean,
the
this
whole
isn't
trying to
just some
resurrect a dead
actor from a
language so I
couple
can
of
actually
indie
do
movies
magic
by 2028.
thing.
He
You
was
know,
huge.
because that's the
He'd
sort
been
of
in
thing
that
that takes a
iPhone
little
commercial that
while.
was
Okay, so
everywhere.
you'll
He was the
pardon me
bad guy
if
in
I
Reign
felt
of
a little
Terror. Did you
behind
not
on.
see Reign of Terror?
No, I did not see Reign of Terror.
Everyone
Everyone
loved
told me it
him.
was great, and
He
I
was on
meant to see it,
magazine
but
covers,
there
and
was
he
this
was the
new
good lawyer in
translation.
that
Of
courtroom drama
course,
that
you'd say
swept
that.
at the- I
A
mean,
movie with a
seriously.
good lawyer in it, and
understand.
you liked it? What a
You were
shocking
busy, but
turn.
come on.
Well, if you're watching
The
your
man
little
was
courtroom
everywhere.
drama,
He'd been
I was
nominated
busy
for an
doing
Oscar
work.
2
So
months
no,
ago, and you're
I had
really gonna
never
sit here and
heard of
tell me
him
you've never
before
heard him before
April 4th, 2028.
For the record, in 2028, Chris Middendorf was America's new actor boyfriend. He was smart, beautiful, and talented.
Yes, I know that. Now.
Good. And also, for the record, the correct answer to the question, did you know who Chris Middendorf was? You know, the kind a mammal would give, not some kind of weird academic pod person, is yes. Of course I knew who Chris Middendorf was.
I would get to know plenty about Chris Middendorf in due time.
Yes. I suppose that's true.
Okay. Well then, can I get to the heart of the matter?
Please.
Sinclair University Hospital, 30 minutes later. Okay, I don't understand. Who has a heart attack at 33?
I'm sure that Mr. Middendorf will be very interested in delving deeper into that matter if he lives through today.
And a massive heart attack at that? What makes a heart attack massive? Are doctors even allowed to talk about medical episodes that way?
Blood vessels.
What?
It depends on the blood vessel that's blocked. Not all veins and arteries are made equal. Okay? If the blockage occurs in one of the smaller arteries that only supplies a part of the heart with blood, they call that a mild heart attack.
And that's not bad.
Well, it's still a goddamn heart attack. So, I'm guessing it's pretty bad. But if you have to have a heart attack...
Then that's the kind you want to have, sure.
But when what gets blocked is one of the major arteries, it leads to a rapid shutdown of all cardiovascular activity. Or, what is technically called...
A massive heart attack, sure. And this guy had one in Japan?
On the island of Hokkaido, actually. He was there for a film shoot. Cypher Rose 2.
Who the hell is Cypher Rose, and why was she also there?
Okay. Cypher Rose is a movie, Dr. Blackwell. A spy movie. Came out last year. Made $500 million at the box office.
Oh.
Mr. Middendorf plays Cypher Rose's love interest, rogue intelligence officer Matthew Diamond. He's been in Hokkaido for 3 months now, shooting the second film in the series. Cypher Rose 2.
Ah. Sorry. I don't really leave the university much these days. I don't have time for movies.
Maybe you should try to find some time. When's the last time you had a night off?
It's been a while. But okay, so he's there, has this massive heart attack. That's very sad, but where do we come into it? I'm sure they have good hospitals in Japan.
They have absolutely terrific facilities in Japan. We're trying to solve a different problem.
What's this?
That's Jenny Hegelmeyer.
Who's Jenny Hegelmeyer?
Jenny Hegelmeyer was 24.
Was.
She ran a traffic light this morning at Milwaukee North and Damon, had a head-on collision. A piece of rebar went through her neck. She died instantly.
So she's dead.
But very fortunately, Jenny Hegelmeyer was a registered organ donor.
You're not going where I think you're going.
I'm afraid I am. It's a perfect match, too. Fits what we need on every criteria.
Okay, great.
Except?
Yeah, of course there's an except.
18 hours. That's how long, on average, it takes to fly from Chicago to Hokkaido. Transplant operation is 4 to 6 hours, and the best, brightest, most gifted people on the premises have made every assurance that if they don't start in the next hour and 52 minutes, they might as well not even start. We don't have 18 hours.
So they have absolutely terrific hospitals in Japan.
But what they don't have is a new heart to give Chris Middendorf. But we do, here in Chicago.
Which would be a real problem.
Except the other thing we have here in Chicago is a wizard with the supernatural power to teleport matter from one place to another.
Fuck. You do need a magician.
I really, really need a magician. Which brings us to the $500 million question. Can you do it?
I'm sorry.
Let me rephrase. I need you to do this.
That's great, but organics are a problem right now.
I've impressed upon you that...
You have, yes, but I haven't figured out how to... The movement of something as delicate as a heart...
Dr. Blackwell.
And that's farther than I've ever teleported anything. And doing a precision jump somewhere that far away...
Dr.
It's too
Blackwell.
much. It's too much uncertainty. It's too much I can't guarantee. It's just...
Adam! Someone is going to die. If you don't try, a man is going to die.
I can't. If I screw it up, if the heart ends up in the wrong place, or if it gets messed up in the transportation...
He will be no more dead than if you didn't do anything. But at least...
I hear you, but there has to be another way, a plane, a jet.
A jet that can get literally across the world in under 2 hours. That's a fast jet.
Or another donor. Another heart that's closer, that's in
that we'll find and prep and get ready in. I cannot underline this enough. Under 2 hours? Do you really think that I'd be here if I thought there was any other option? Don't you want to at least try to give it an hour and 49 minutes worth of try before you say you can't?
I need a room with a whiteboard. And I need someone to run back to Sinclair to pick up some notes from my desk.
Okay. I can arrange all of that. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me yet. Thank me after all this is over. After I've figured out a way to teleport living matter without causing it to explode. And after I've figured out how to hit a bullseye from 7,000 miles away. And after I haven't fucked up any of the words I'm about to guesstimate. If I can make all of those fucking miracles happen in the right order, I'll be very, very happy to say you're welcome. The Harbingers will be back after these messages.
You know, I've been having a hard time trying to explain what Midnight Burger is, so how about I let them give it a shot?
Just wanted to let you all know that I really, really appreciate Midnight Burger.
I just wanted to let you know that you definitely have a huge fan here in the Middle East, in the GCC.
Just wanted to give you guys a shout out, tell you how much I love you guys.
All of the weirdness is really my jam, really right up my alley.
Bruce, I love your podcast. It's been pure joy to listen to.
Just here to say, keep up the great work. That season was amazing.
I wanted to thank both of you for everything you've done. We really love the show.
Your podcast is amazing.
It's such an amazing show altogether.
It's really nice knowing that there's another dimension that I can travel to and kind of escape.
You guys have actively ruined all other audio dramas for me.
You can't get people to understand the humaning that happens in this damn show.
Keep doing what you're doing because it's awesome.
I love you guys. Can't wait for more.
Thank you so much for everything you do.
You are hope. You bring hope with you. And you might not think it, but you are far more important than you realize. Thank you.
Take care. Love you. We open at 6.
At the nexus of all things, there is a diner. Look for Midnight Burger on your favorite podcasting app, or just go to weopenat6.com.
And now, back to The Harbingers. Sinclair University Hospital, an hour and 15 minutes later.
Dr. Blackwell?
Down here.
Why are you down there?
Legs got tired. Wanted to sit.
Why didn't you get a chair?
Didn't have time for a chair. Needed to think. Floor's fine.
Okay. Is it all right if I join you? You filled up all 3 whiteboards.
Yeah, well, I had a lot of figuring out to do.
There's a lot of spells up there.
Not spells, just spell. One spell. One very big, very complicated, hopefully very exact spell.
Oh. I'm sorry, by the way. I haven't said that yet. It's not exactly fair of me to just barge into your life and foist the responsibility for whether someone lives or dies onto your hands. So, I'm sorry. And thank you for trying.
2 people.
What?
Whether 2 people ever die. If I screw this up and something happens to the heart, if it explodes or gets lost or anything, then we won't have a heart anymore. And we can't give it to someone here. I'm sure someone here needs it.
Yeah. It's very true. I got a call from Hokkaido. They've set up an area for you in front of the hospital. It's about 100 square meters, they say, and it's flat, more or less at local sea level. If you can get the container and its contents in there, they'll be able to retrieve the heart, so you got a bit of wiggle room.
100 square meters?
It's basically the size of 4 tennis courts.
Oh, yeah, just gotta hit 4 tennis courts from halfway around the world.
Hope you got a good serve. Oh, God, okay. Wanna walk me through it? Would that help?
Yeah. Okay. So, problem number 1 is organic randomization. This is the latest and greatest theory on how to get around that. Basically I'd like to move this container, I guess, whatever we're keeping the heart in, and I'd like everything in the container to stay the way it is. Veriai brilgo.
Veriai brilgo.
Yeah, that's basically Harbinger magic words for as is. I think. I hope. And then there's the issue of teleporting to somewhere I can't see. It's hard to give the universe specific directions, but there's this Harbinger site in Oceania, which had this big atlas almost carved into one of the walls with these words we'd never seen next to it. This guy at Oxford, Edmund Rowbottom, had this theory that they are Harbinger versions of coordinates, a way of orienting yourself based off the center of the Earth. I just called him and got the latest download, mapped it onto where we need to go.
Is Edmund Rowbottom good?
Right now, I need to operate under the assumption that Eddie Rowbottom is a once-in-a-generation fucking genius, because otherwise we are sunk before we even begun. He's good. He's really good, but this needs to be really, really good, and I don't have time to make it better, so we are going with it.
What's that last section?
That's, well, we're not 100% on what the word is in the language of the stars.
The word for what? The word for heart?
Depending on how you interpret a couple of the pieces of writing that we found, it might...
You've got to be
kidding
kidding
me. It's either one thing or the other. It's either Amargola or Enerventia. It's one or the other.
Do you need the word? Can't you just go, make this thing go over there?
No, I mean, yes, I could, but the more you rely on the universe knowing what you mean by this thing, the more you leave yourself open to getting fucked over by a passing trickster god. Amargola. It's Amargola. And as soon as I can get myself sure enough to bet 2 people's lives on it, we can get started.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh, you really don't know that.
I do, though. I knew the moment I walked into your office and saw you. This is someone who can do the impossible. Not the ring, not the magic. You. And very soon, everyone will know that. And I'm so sure that this is where it all happens. This is where it all begins.
I know, I know that you and Amy are friends, in case you were wondering. She used to talk about you a lot when we were still in Sinclair.
What'd she say?
Just that you're kind and clever and have great hair.
All very true.
Yeah, and that she genuinely believed with all her heart that you were going to save the world one day. You had this incredible ability to let people see what they were actually capable of, even when they didn't want to.
Jesus Christ. Sterling? Gosh, she always saves the best stuff for when you're not around to stop her, you know?
Yeah, I know.
She had lots to say about you as well.
Yeah? What did Amy Stirling have to say about me? Nah, you know what? Never mind. Let's not get distracted. Do I have 5 minutes?
5 minutes is about all we have. They need it now if they're going to operate.
Okay, I just, let me call my professor. He's the world's best expert on Harbinger linguistics. Let me just make sure I'm not about to miss anything obvious.
All right, just make it quick, please.
I will. I'll be right there. You've been unusually quiet today.
I'm just shocked. I can't believe you actually went along with this.
I know. Blame Andrea fucking Shepherd. I think if it had been anyone else, I would have stuck to my original guns. It was an insane risk to take.
What happened? After you got your last-minute check from McCandless?
Well, Sinclair University Hospital. 7 minutes later.
Gentlemen, is that... Okay, good, thank you. Bring it here, please.
That's it, then? In that container?
That's it.
It's smaller than I thought it would be.
Yeah. It's tiny. You're ready.
I think so, yeah.
It wasn't a question. You're ready. You can do this, Adam.
Thank you. All right. Everybody cross your fingers. Here we go. Arola, Grunlo, Karela, Sirin, Ariria, Telos, Kronen, Seldria, Vorega, Trelia, Fregora, Dripel, Skargro, Grinel, Frengo, Luska.
Adam? Is this normal?
Reschio, Alaria, Brendo, Siscola, Shercora, Herciera, Fel Veriai, Brilgo, Girgo, Ladendron, Holgrenk, Haria, Trascalico, Ixpacora, Dushaka.
Adam? Adam, is this?
Caricia, Lerico, Ertrasil, Contre, Sirin, Laria, Terro, Enerventia. Oh. Okay. It's gone.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Are you all right?
Yeah, just some glass in my hair, I think. Adam, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. It had never been like that. I don't know if the universe likes getting instructions that are worded like that.
Yeah, maybe not. Shepherd. Yeah. Confirmed, it's there. Yeah. Yeah, and it's in good condition. It's in one piece. It is. Good. Good.
Oh my God.
Okay, great. Thank you. Now go finish the job. Bye.
God.
You did it, man.
Oh my God. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just gonna pass out here for a little bit, all right? You are very, very, very welcome. And that was pretty much it. The spell worked, the heart made it to Hokkaido, the doctors performed the transplant, and 5 hours later, Chris Middendorf had a new heart. 3 months later, he finished shooting his part for Cypher Rose 2.
And you had a solution for your organic and your long-distance problems. The most powerful man in the world gets more powerful. Why did your spell react that way? Make the room shake, break things.
Yeah, that unnerved me. At the time, I figured it had something to do with the length of the spell. This was easily 6 or 7 times longer than anything I'd ever tried before. I thought it might be like leaving an open parent for too long. At a certain point, the person taking dictation starts wanting you to wrap it up already.
A parenthesis? Or a door? So, then what?
Then, that was it. Miss Shepherd and I shook hands and I went back to the university. I made her promise that absolutely no one would know of my involvement in what happened that day, but she's her. So, naturally, by the next day... Morning, everybody. Let's get... Whoa! Okay. Thank you, everyone. Right. Okay, that's more than enough. Let's... Oh, God. That was the moment something broke. I'd gotten involved now. I couldn't just hide at the university anymore. The most powerful man in the world had used his powers to change the course of a man's life. I was on the game board now, whether I realized it or not.
God.
What?
I swear to God, I sometimes think that you are so set on digging your own grave.
That's not...
You saved a man's life. You took a man who was going to die a stupid, pointless young death, and you spared him from that. There are so few things in life that are an absolute good, and you did one of them. Can you not let yourself enjoy it?
It's just hard with everything that's happened afterward.
Anything else? Anything else I need to know about that day?
I don't think so. No. That's all there is to it. Sinclair University Hospital, April 2028. 8 minutes before the teleportation. Do I have 5 minutes?
5 minutes is about all we have. They need it now if they're going to operate.
Okay, I just, let me call my professor. He's the world's best expert on Harbinger linguistics. Let me just make sure I'm not about to miss anything obvious.
All right, just make it quick, please.
I will. I'll be right there. All right.
You've reached Julian McCandless. Please leave your message at the sound of the tone.
No. not do this to me right now, Julian, please.
You've reached Julian McCann.
Fuck!
You've reached Julian McCandless. Please leave a message at the sound.
Okay, Alright, what am I gonna do? Okay.
Well. If this is a prank call, you, sir, are a little late.
Amy,
April Fool's was 3 days ago, but I suppose that may be part of getting me to let my guard down.
Amy? Listen, I need help. I need help with something important.
What do you need?
Heart. In the language of the stars. What is it?
Interventia.
Interventia. You're sure?
Positive.
How sure?
100%. Trust me.
Okay. Thank you, Amy.
Yeah, don't mention it.
No, really. Thanks. I need to go, do a thing, but, really. You're a lifesaver.
Anytime, Adam.
Thank you, Amy.
This has been The Harbingers, created by Gabriel Urbina. Come back on Christmas Day for Episode 8, Both Sides Now. Today's episode was written by Gabriel Urbina. It was directed and sound designed by Jeffrey Nils Gardner. It featured the voices of Andrés Enriquez as Adam Blackwell, Lauren Grace Thompson as Amy Stirling, Emmy Bean as Claudia Skinner, and Sabrina Odigie as Andrea Shepherd. Our original music was composed by Nicholas Podany. Our original show art was created by Cassie J. Allen. The executive producer of the series is Eleanor Hyde. You can learn more about the show, see a timeline of the events of our story, and become a supporting member at AudaciousMachineCreative.com. This is an Audacious Machine Creative production. Thank you for listening.
Today's History Tidbit. On December 11th, 1998, the landmark Phillips versus Youth Leaders of New York case is decided by the state Supreme Court. The liberal victory is largely credited to the work done by Arthur Phillips's lead attorney, Jordan Skinner.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.